Everything you throw away does not truly vanish. Deep within the crushing pressure of the abyss, the giants of the past lie in a cold, eternal slumber. They are the forgotten ghosts of industry, sinking into the silence of the seabed. But even in this tomb of salt and iron, something remains waiting. For decades, they have rested in the dark, reclaimed by the ocean. Yet their story is not over, for matter cannot die. It only waits. Look closely at the decay, for within these layers of rust lies the potential for a new world. They're just waiting to be awakened once more. The deep sea is not a grave, but a vault. These ruins hold the strength of 1,000 voyages, ready to be forged into something greater. Memories of power and steam haunt these halls. The steel remembers the fire of its birth, and it yearns to return to the world of light. In the quiet of the trench, the cycle begins to stir. The past is calling out to the future, demanding to be more than just wreckage. They are only sleeping under the weight of the tide, but the time for sleep is ending. The surface is calling them back to the sky. This is the moment before the change. The silence of the deep is about to be broken by the roar of the machine and the fire. The awakening begins with a touch of cold iron. The hands of man reach down into the darkness to pull the past into the light. Rising from the abyss, the metal sheds its coat of salt and silt. The second life of the iron starts now, leaving the shadows behind. This is not the end of the journey. It is a second chance. The heavy weight of history emerges into the blinding light of the day. The steel is heavy with the weight of years, but it is not broken. Every rattle of the chain is a heartbeat of a new beginning. The first touch of fire. We cut away the rot to find the strength beneath. This is the surgical precision required for a true rebirth. In the shower of sparks, the old forms are shattered. We are no longer looking at a ship, but at the raw material of tomorrow. Impact, pressure. The old structure collapses to make room for the new. Every blow is a step toward a cleaner and much brighter future. Steam rises as the past is washed away. The iron is being purged, prepared for the intense heat that will soon transform its very soul. A graveyard of industry, yet it is full of life. This is the harvest of the circular economy, where nothing is ever truly wasted. Defying gravity, the iron rises again. It is being gathered for the ultimate sacrifice, where fire will turn the solid into a liquid stream. The gate to the forge is open. To be reborn, one must first be destroyed. The iron is ready to face the heat of creation. From the cold depths to the heat of the torch. The transition is violent, beautiful, and necessary for the evolution of the material world. The guardians of the flame stand ready. They are the alchemists of the modern age, turning the rusted ruins into the gold of energy. 1,600 degrees Celsius. At this heat, the past dissolves completely. There is no more rust, no more history, only pure energy. Watch the metal weep as it lets go of its old form. The solid becomes liquid, a river of fire that flows with new potential. Liquid sun poured into the molds of the future. This is the heart of the transformation, where chaos is refined into a singular purpose. Nothing remains original. The impurities are burned away, leaving only the essence of the iron, ready to be shaped by the will of man, the boiling point of rebirth. In this inferno, the molecules are rearranged, building a strength that the old ship never could have imagined before. Emerging from the heat, the steel takes its first breath of air. It is long, straight, and stronger than ever, forged in the fire. The fire subsides, but the energy remains within. The metal is now a blank canvas, a pure foundation for the machines of the future, a symphony of heat and light. We are recycling the world 1 ton at a time, turning the heavy past into a lighter tomorrow. The transformation is nearly complete. From the wreckage of the deep sea to the precision of the forge, the cycle never truly ends. Precision begins here. Every atom is accounted for. every grain of steel optimized for the heavy tasks that lie ahead in the sky. A river of fire becomes the backbone of progress. We are moving forward, leaving the rust behind and embracing the power of the new, branded for a new destiny. This steel is no longer a part of a shipwreck. It is a component of a global revolution. Man and machine work in harmony to guide the rebirth. We are the architects of this transition, shaping the future with our own hands. Power, force. The steel is hammered into its new identity. It must be strong enough to withstand the storms of the open sky. The fire has done its work. Now, the precision of the machine will take over, turning these raw blocks into masterpieces of engineering. From chaos to precision, the raw strength of the forge meets the delicate accuracy of the computer. Every millimeter is calculated for perfection. The metal is sculpted, refined, and perfected. These silver ribbons are the last remnants of the old form, falling away to reveal the future. Automation at its peak. The robots assemble the pieces of the puzzle, building the massive structures that will soon harvest the wind's power. Smooth, flawless, and resilient. This steel will turn for decades, silent and efficient, carrying the weight of a city's energy needs on its back. Digital dreams become physical reality. The data dictates the form, and the recycled iron provides the substance for the world's most advanced technology. We see through the metal to the soul of the machine. Engineering excellence ensures that the past's failure never happens again in this life. Locked in place. The connection is unbreakable. We are building the foundations of a world that will stand against the test of time. An army of steel, ready for duty. These parts were once buried in the mud, and now they are the pinnacle of human achievement. Aerodynamic and elegant. The heavy iron has been transformed into a wing that will fly without ever leaving the ground, catching the wind. The heart of the turbine is born. Inside this steel shell, the recycled iron will turn the motion of the air into the light of life. Listen to the heartbeat of the factory. It is the sound of progress, the rhythm of a planet learning to heal itself through industry. Obsession with quality. Because the transition from the bottom of the ocean to the top of the sky requires nothing less than absolute perfection. Out of the darkness and into the world, the steel begins its final journey to the coast, where it will meet its true purpose. The factory never sleeps. The cycle of recycling and reshaping continues 24/7, building the infrastructure for a generation that demands a greener world. A badge of honor. This is not just metal. It is proof that we can fix what we broke and reuse what we lost. Back to the sea. But this time, the steel stays above the waves. It returns as a master of the elements, not a victim. A new horizon is being built. Where ships once sank, power now rises. We are reclaiming the ocean for the sake of the land. The foundation is set. This steel knows the water. It was born from its depths, and now it stands as a sentinel of light. Touchdown, the summit of the journey. 200 meters above the waves, the recycled iron finally reaches the sky it always dreamed of. The wings of the future. Made from the bones of the past, they are ready to catch the invisible power of the moving air. It has returned. But it is no longer a ruin. It is a hero. The transformation from shipwreck to sky giant is finally complete today. First rotation. The steel begins to work. It feels the wind, it embraces the force, and it begins to create something truly magical. Energy. From motion to power. The kinetic energy of the wind flows through the recycled steel, turning into a silent stream of pure, clean electricity. Back through the depths. But this time, the ocean carries life. The cables pulse with the heartbeat of a world that has finally learned. The lights of the city are powered by the ghosts of the sea. Every bulb that glows is a tribute to the iron's rebirth. The future is bright because we chose to recycle our past. A simple act of power, born from the depths of the dark ocean. A forest of steel that breathes fire into our wires. This is the new landscape of the world, where industry and nature finally find peace. It works through the night, a silent guardian of the grid. The iron that once lay in the dark now brings light to the world. Evolution is constant. The journey from the abyss to the sky is a testament to the infinite potential of everything we think is lost. The ocean is healing. By taking out the old and putting in the new, we are restoring the balance that was broken long ago. Matter does not die, it evolves. Even the hardest steel can become a cradle for life when it is part of a circular world. We are connected to this cycle. Every piece of metal we save is a piece of the future we secure for the next generation. The circle is complete. The waste of yesterday is the treasure of today, and the foundation of everything that is yet to come. This is a global movement. From every ocean and every coast, we are gathering the ruins to build a planet that can breathe again. The wisdom of the old meets the energy of the young. We are teaching them that nothing is ever truly gone if we remember. A world built on the lessons of the past. A future that is forged in fire, cooled in water, and powered by the great wind. And so, the future is built from the past. The iron has found its way home, standing tall as a beacon of human ingenuity. Nothing is lost. Everything is transformed. The cycle continues, and the story of the iron will never ever truly reach its final end.